Так, всем привет, с вами Вурдалак и игра Mass Effect Andromeda. Что-то у меня ABS лагает, первый стрим запустил, он почему-то качество плохое писал, пришлось перезапустить. Ну что ж, продолжим. Остановились мы на том, что прилетели мы на станцию передовую, которая была выслана гораздо ранее, чем вылет был назначен наших ковчегов. И по прилету на станцию мы видим то, что станция недостроена.
The captain just called me Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Just take a deep breath.
I still can't believe Dad's dead. This should have been his moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7, but we survived that.
Right. So, always keep a jump jet handy.
Ну вот. Мы прибыли на станцию, состыковались с ней. Станция недостроена, никто нам не отвечает из живых людей. Только диспетчер автоматический. И непонятно, что там случилось. Возможно, захватили станцию инопланетяне. Возможно, никто не прилетел, потому что мы не наблюдаем ковчегов других. Будем разбираться. Ну, контейнер. Хабарок потискали. Давайте тут, может быть, еще что-нибудь найдем интересное. Ну вот тут мы уже были. Я надеюсь, мы сейчас туда с оружием пойдем, надеюсь.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew, just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the Arks.
Means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one?
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead.
Вот она что. То есть персонал должен был достроить станцию и подготовить ее к приезду, так сказать, нас, то есть колонистов. Но что-то пошло не так, по всей видимости.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody?
Ты смотри, что света нет, никого нет.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
Это голограмма, понятно. Давайте узнаем.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
Так, текущий год, Nexus. Давайте узнаем о Nexus.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
Ну да, выглядит как-то все тут не так, как мы хотели. Так, иммиграция. Ну-ка, давайте здесь узнаем.
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life
Что-то
in
странно.
Andromeda.
Тысячи. Какие тысячи?
Where? Place is deserted.
What can you tell me about the Andromeda galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light-years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
Угу, понятно.
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and
Да у
prosperity.
нее устаревшая программа.
Oh boy.
Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
Да, сильно устаревшие данные, потому что никого нет, жилище 7 вообще разрушено.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone? That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
Да.
Plants are still alive.
It's like they didn't finish building it.
Hello?
This place should be packed with people.
There's a guy.
О, чувак сидит. Что происходит, чувак?
We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you
Lol.
say an Ark? Yeah, we just got in.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
But we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or...
But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it. I'm Tyrion Candros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
Ополчением? Каким
I'm
еще
Scott Ryder.
ополчением?
This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
А почему это?
But aren't you expecting us?
You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of
Вот
waiting
это да.
and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking. You've been stranded for a whole year? Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
Вот так вот.
Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
Вот оно что. То есть, смотрите, какая ситуация. Сюжет. Мы прибыли одни из самых, можно сказать, первых, точнее, мы прибыли вообще единственные. А те ковчеги, которые должны были прилететь, они не пришли вообще. Станция, вот персонал станции, вот этот чувак, они и там остальные, они прождали целый год, даже больше, 14 месяцев, и никто не прилетел. У них тут было восстание, они отчаялись, я так понимаю. Ну и само собой, когда энергии не хватает, припасов уже на исходе, естественно, поднялся бунт, был подавлен мятеж и прочее. То есть тут ситуация-то у них прям, смотрите, патовая. Поехали дальше.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first contact. We know about them. Those aliens are going to be a real problem.
This day just keeps getting better.
We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Вот так вот. То есть у них тут прям, смотрю, полная жопа.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
Да, куда деваться-то? Конечно, готов. Смотрите, какая ситуация. Вот все говорят, что в Андромеде сюжет говно. Я с этим в корне не согласен. Сюжет просто отличен. То есть мы отправились из нашей галактики, Млечный Путь, в Андромеду. Летели мы 600 лет. 600 лет. За 600 лет неизвестно, что произошло. Все ковчеги, в принципе, не добрались до места. Вот. Но передовая станция, она отправилась раньше, она добралась. Но тоже по прилету, как и наш ковчег, столкнулась с этой скверной. Получила повреждения, много погибших было и прочее. Но они как-то выжили, начали строить станцию, достраивать точнее, да, разворачивать. И начали ждать ковчеги, но никто не прилетает. Месяц, 2, 3, 5, 10, 14. У них люди отчаялись, ресурсов не хватает, ресурсов станции заканчиваются, то есть еда, вода, энергия. Появились мятежники, да, вспыхнул бунт и все такое прочее. И вот сейчас, когда мы состыковались, у станции появилась надежда, у всей инициативы, так называемой, появилась надежда на то, что мы сможем здесь создать колонию. Благодаря нашему кораблю, нашей энергии нашего корабля, соответственно, нашими силами первопроходца, да. Ну что ж, будем разбираться.
My father believed I am. If you trusted him with a job, you'll have to trust his judgment.
Your father won't be around to fix things if you fail.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Ну да, такое себе приветствие.
I can't believe how far off track things have gone.
It's bad, but it's not over. Not yet.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Угу. То есть видите, какая ситуация? Если корабли, я так понимаю, вот эти Гиперион, вот наш, да, и остальные ковчеги, они влияют не просто как корабль, да, они еще влияют на эту станцию, то есть они как батарейки. Если ковчеги не пристыкованы к станции, то станция не имеет энергии, то есть там полная жопа, у нее все ресурсы заканчиваются, а вот сейчас наш корабль дал, так сказать, небольшую подзарядку этой станции огромной. И вот теперь нам надо разбираться с этой ситуацией. Итак, нам надо в первую очередь поговорить с директором Таном. Угу. То есть вот у нас журнал. Гиперион состыковался с Нексусом, который должен координировать работу участников инициативы Андромеда.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the Golden Worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Как тут все хитро сделано. Ну да, в принципе, все понятно. То есть нам надо организовать колонию, нам надо не ударить в грязь лицом, и если мы накосячим, то как бы виноваты только мы. Ну, прикольно, чё, конечно, прикольно. И тут мы можем как бы пригрозить немножко, или немножко сбавить тон. Ну, как бы давайте заручимся поддержкой хотя бы директора, на всякий случай.
Just point me to my ship and I'll be out of here.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for EOS will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that. Ah!
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Вот так вот. Так, поговорить с Сэмом. Так. Поговорить с Таном, с Кеш, поговорить. Короче, надо со всеми поговорить.
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father.
Фига ты агрессивная.
Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
I don't want to get into it. Things went wrong. And now I'm the one you have to deal with.
Alec Ryder wouldn't accept that kind of ultimatum. Damned if I will. We'd never have left home if we... Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
14 месяцев, ну да, как бы тяжело, понятное дело. Так. Неудача аванпостов. То есть они что, аванпосты, что ли, разворачивали? Так, давайте по поводу врагов узнаем.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Talk to Kandros if you haven't. He's unfortunately become the head of our military. And as soon as he realizes it, we're in the shit.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
Ну, тут я бы не сказал, что вы немножко правы. Как бы вооружение должно быть, потому что новая галактика. Они думали, что здесь никого нет. Думали, что здесь кругом мир и добро. Ага, сейчас, блядь. Везде была смерть, и всегда надо быть к этому готовым. Ладно, с тобой мы потом поболтаем.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Угу, ясно. То есть да, ну тут как бы понятно все.
This is a nightmare.
Угу.
This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare.
Ух ты, вот это подвалило.
This is a nightmare. It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
За преступление.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have... There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Ну что ж, давайте. Первое убийство в Андромеде. Давайте.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Угу. Понятно, то есть тут поиски ведутся еще и ковчегов. И ковчегов как раз именно турианцев. То есть это турианец. Давайте мы про кетов узнаем, кто это такие.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket?
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
Ясно. Короче, лютые какие-то злые.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know. Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable, as our expedition proves.
must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
То есть это ученые, понятно.
What fields do you study?
Herrick's into life sciences. I do planetary geology, oceanography, rocks and runoff. Aradana's the space and math whiz.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Так, ясно. Нам осталось поговорить с Танном. А кто у нас Тан? Кто это такой? Броня-застрельщик-скиталец. Ух ты. Какую-то броньку подобрали ноги. Ну, тут понятно, тут интриги у них по поводу Кроганов. Окей.
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
Вот так вот, то есть как бы вот он сюжет-то. То есть мятежники, бунт и прочее. И еще погибла основательница инициативы Джейн Гарсон. То есть вот тут так вот все. Ладно, окей.
Nothing more for now.
Later. Yes, I know the Hyperion docking unannounced caused some switches to blow. That's fine. I don't...
Подожди, да мы с Таном же разговаривали, это же директор. Или нет? Ну да.
Ryder, you have my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Роль Тана, так.
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Ясно, то есть 4 ковчега. 4 Азари, Турианцы и Кроганы. И наш ковчег. Ясно, окей.
Thanks for your time.
I'm happy to help. You will find our futures depend on each other's success. Good luck.
Так, и мы все выполнили. Инженеры в беде, покупателям.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
Паранойя? Что это такое? Что тебя
What is there to be
тревожит?
paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you talk to security about this?
How can I? For all I know, someone in security is the one doing this. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of, but I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, that's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me, if they start hitting critical systems.
Ну,
Sure
давайте.
thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
Угу. Ясно. Ну, давайте.
Find out why. Be careful.
Hyperion, the latest inventory record.
All right, moving on. Docking clamps.
Fully active and engaged.
Docking hatch integrity.
100% control.
And we're done.
Так, а где же надо просканировать-то?
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete. Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Так.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Cash, this is Mallow. The console for the secondary management.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
То есть все-таки саботажик-то был.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Ну-ка, давайте сюда еще.
Notice the handoff there. Too small for lizards.
You'd be surprised. There's also purvine in the seed bank.
Nobody's making creeper in Andromeda.
You'd be surprised.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling end. Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
А, нет, это нам не сюда. Хотя нет, почему не сюда?
Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
То есть мы отправляемся сюда, понятно.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling end.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patel
Zara
encountered.
Kellis, okay.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Embarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further...
А вот она.
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
Интересно.
The real saboteur could be setting you both up.
Because we both figured out something was going on? That would make sense. It's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Вот так вот, то есть подстава, подстава. Сейчас мы запись охраны посмотрим и поймем, кто тут безобразничает.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Please await further instructions.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another. This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Inaccurate match.
Так, этот не замечен. Окей, понятно, еще один остался.
Inaccurate match.
Не замешан в диверсии.
Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
This person is not a match. Scan results
вот мы и
show a
нашли.
partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Who is he?
Dale Atkins reports to Kandros' department, assigned to station security.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
Whatever happened back then, hurting people now makes no sense.
What do you know? I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Так, ясно.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the day.
Ну, перспективно зато заработали. Ну что ж, в принципе, нам пора. Сбежим в криогенную капсулу. Сеструху проверим.
I'll make it right, Dash. Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
His sacrifice won't be forgotten.
Agreed. Everything I do will be for him. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you... reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Так, ну это ладно, это мы сделаем, окей.
Leg's feeling a little better. I'm sure the bastards will get around to it.
А, вот наша сеструха.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I haven't heard how he died.
Like a hero. That's how. That's the only part that matters. I've met one Pathfinder, well, two with you. But I figure that's the way to go. Taking your last breath on an uncharted world.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Now I just need to make sure your sister here pulls through.
Да, печально все это.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Sarah, I'll let you know.
Так, минутку перерыва. Так, продолжим. У нас есть 3 очка, между прочим. Так, и куда мы их вкачаем? Ну, естественно, вкачаем мы их во вторжение. Очень мне понравилась эта штука. Угу. Нифига себе. Плюс 15 полный урон. Плюс 60% урон щитам. Ну, мы по нижней ветке пойдем, понятно. Ну вот как-то так. Итак.
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
She understands the stakes. If I fail,
You won't.
let's hope not.
You won't. That's the end of it. I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your sister's doing.
Так, ну с сестрой я уже узнал, какие дела. Осталось к Сэму сгонять. Еще бы найти теперь, где этот модуль находится. А так вот он.
Hello, Scott. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Угу, вон оно что. Интересно.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient. Far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Да, ух.
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point. So what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Так, это значит профиль. А, то есть мы можем менять. Угу. Ну, прикольно. Нет, я пока инженером хочу остаться. Вот у нас бонус плюс 20% урон всех комбо. Техника здоровой конструкции. Техника восстановления здоровья конструкции. Ну, нормально.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you.
Your father's first sidearm.
Это комната нашего отца. Понятно.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times. The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing... Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
Ну, это мы, ладно, потом послушаем. Давайте на корабль отправимся. Уже не терпится мне на корабль.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
Let's go take a closer look.
Шикарный корабль.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
То есть она у нас снайпер. Окей. Ну что-то она как-то быстро хочет сматываться. Ну-ка, давайте-ка узнаем, в чем дело.
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it, hold it. You're not going anywhere.
Я ж говорил.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Ну что ж, погнали.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Glad to see you're doing so well, Scott.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
But runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
Да, задание будет сложным по-любому.
Every plan the initiative made is out the window. Now it's on us to find the way.
We all came here ready for a challenge. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Ну что ж, давайте осмотрим корабль.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table, or just get the crew together. We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Это у нас исследовательский отсек, понятно.
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
Смотрите, вон там разработки брони, оружия. Прикольно.
Some serious kit over here.
We're almost out there.
Hello.
Finally. I've just got to finish this download from the Nexus. We'll be ready for launch.
А это ядро, я так понял.
Hi there. Can we talk and stuff later? I've got some last minute adjustments. She'll be ready to go when you are.
Confirming, Nexus. Finalizing orders? Flight plan, command access. Ready when you are.
That's the biolab. We can grow plants for food and oxygen, and keep any specimen safe.
Pathfinder, check these toys.
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
Угу, то есть это моя каюта, понятно. Особая доставка какая-то. Ух ты, вот это навалило. Броня, падальщики там, ух. Отлично, отлично. Красотища какая. А вот и гардероб. Мы будем в курточке. В черненькой курточке. Прикольно. А вот и броня. Ну тут мы потом настроим. Вот так вот лучше.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Kalojath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
То есть пилот, понятно.
I'm new to this. Being a Pathfinder running a ship?
You'll be fine. As for the ship, I can help. I knew the Tempest when she was a blueprint. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
Ну что ж, от нас требует сказать какую-то речь.
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
I never planned to be Pathfinder. I don't know what's out there. But we're the Milky Way's best and brightest. We can do this.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
Шикарно.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
Угу, понятно.
About as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here. I'm picking up something. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Какой-то астероид нашли. Может, ресурсы? Смотрите, какая красотища. Там черная дыра, прям круто. Залежи алюминия. Недурно. Смотрите, как прикольно сделано.
System, Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated Eos.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of Eos.
Понятно, понятно. Сейчас займемся. Залежи железа, отлично. Так, ну отправляемся на задание.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out. If it is like Habitat 7, no doubt we'll run into the cat.
Так, понятно. Пустынная, богатая ресурсами планета Эос часто подвержена смертоносным радиоактивным бурям. Занесена в каталоге как непригодная для жизни после многочисленных попыток колонизации. Ясно, окей. Поехали. Так, и вот нам предлагают выбрать оружие и прочую лабуду. Ну, давайте. Начнем, наверное, с брони. И у нас есть две брони. Глубокий космос и падальщик. Повышенный опыт за столкновение. Ну, такое себе. Ага, самоперерабатывающая инженерная броня. Ну, вот это вот поинтереснее будет, конечно, шлем такой себе, но зато максимальный боезапас, максимальный вес. Ну, давайте его выберем, хрен с ним. Так, берем это. Так, сейчас все у нас, все full set. Сейчас на минутку отойду. Вернусь. Итак, продолжим. Штурмовые винтовки. У нас сейчас урон 30 всего. А здесь зато максимальный боезапас меньше и... Зато точность выше. Слушай, ну пока вот это вот возьмем, наверное. Так. 400 ближний бой урон. Возьмем, давайте. Так, и пистолет надо заменить, это говнище. Может, у нас тут есть что-нибудь интересное? То есть, подождите, мы можем заменить? Давайте дрободан возьмем какой-нибудь. Глубокий удар первопроходца. — 255 урон. Ну, пока за не менее лучшего сойдет и это. Только, наверное, не так. А вот так. Так, а по модам у нас что-нибудь есть? Урон. Стабильность. Ну вот, нам нужна стабильность. Угу. Боезапас, между прочим, увеличивает. Пробивной урон, пробивная дальность. Ой, берем вот это. А мы можем и это взять. Так, отлично. Так, тут это все оставляем пока. Кора. Ага, команда биотика. Специалист по ЧС. Не хочу я этого нигера брать. Давайте вот мы лучше ветру возьмем. Отлично. Все, поехали.
Hope we're all that ready. Callow, all right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
What? I said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
Да, я готов к приключениям.
This is exactly why we came. A new galaxy, a new ship. I can't wait to get both a little dirty.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Поехали.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this, right?
Шикарно.
Hell.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
То есть мы на аванпост прибыли, окей. Ух, броня какая у нас. Самая для инженера, между прочим.
What are we even supposed to do here?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If EOS is like Habitat 7, that signal we scanned must be connected with the atmosphere. We could use the outpost's antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on. They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
How would they know? They didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now.
Ну что ж, погнали. Интересно, как он интересно дамажит. Никеля 100 штук нашли, отлично.
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we'll know where to look for that signal.
Нифига себе деревца.
Looks like salvage. New. Days ago new.
Who else is here?
This analysis provides us with important research data, Pathfinder. If you continue to scan and collect this data, we can utilize it to develop new technologies and upgrades for equipment, such as your weapons and armor.
Door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
А чё за шар у нас тут сбоку появляется?
Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
Ага, понятно, код нужен. Блин, вы посмотрите, какая красотища, обалдеть. Чё за шарик-то вот этот, я не пойму. Странно.
Got a code lock key.
Handy. It'll get us in.
Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power too. The logs might tell us what's up with the power relay.
Железо отлично накернили.
I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
So we're not the only ones interested in what happened here.
Let's check out this relay tower. Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we go outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
Ага, понятно. То есть, если мы вот за этот щит выйдем без в скафандрах, то нам пизда. Интересно.
Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
I'm not a salvager. I'm a pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder, huh? Like that changes much. The Nexus just can't let EOS go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help EOS. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Ну да, разберемся, давайте.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the Ket.
You're crazy. Though maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he used his clearance to sneak off the station. Make some credits on the side.
Don't sound so impressed.
Generator interface possible. Location marked.
We've got company.
А вот такие-то прилетели.
Relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
Ну вот и все. А то кеты прилетят, да плевать.
You took down all those Ket? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
Didn't get around to salvaging it yet?
I tried. It ain't that simple. Might be easier for a Pathfinder, though. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Интересно.
Don't suppose you've got anything we can use?
Ага, то есть это можно с ним торговать. Прикольно. Нормально так на 2000-то. Недурно. Ага, вот на что. Черт, не туда побежали. А голос где?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
Let's not forget what else happened on Habitat 7. This is powerful alien tech. We need to respect it. Go slow.
For sure. We'll follow your lead.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
So if that structure could make a difference here, well, that would be really good. Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Now the power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
Really, Ryder?
Серьезно, да, по кораблю побегаем.
Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
So shiny.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one down. Let's find a good spot. No good. The forward station should have the access code, once we call it down.
Заколебались с этими кодами доступа.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Вот оно как.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad crate access code.
А, здесь можно менять, хорошо. Нихера себе. Вот эта тачка. Да, просто огонь.
Nomad should handle pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Can't get traction. It's too steep.
Switch to 6-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap.
А, то есть он вот как может, понятно.
Remember the Nomad's jump jets. They'll get you over most obstacles. If you need more juice, the boosters can
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead. Let's do this!
Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
А вот она, эта постройка инопланетная. Давайте пощупаем.
I'm picking up initiative tech nearby, from above us.
There, look, up near that scaffolding.
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols. Glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
It's slippery, but there's a great view!
Who'd be crazy enough to carry heavy equipment up there?
Too sophisticated for...
You should now be able to interface, Pathfinder. Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This what happened when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait! Back up.
Ну тебе и рожа.
Whoa! Easy.
Биби.
You've come this far. Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels. It's going to be all right. Trust me, okay?
Не стали мы ее отталкивать.
I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
Maybe you want to knock me down a couple more times to make sure.
No, that's okay. You're obviously corporeal. Pretty solidly built, actually. Well, look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Oops.
Oh, crap.
I know these things from Habitat 7!
Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make little bots!
Not bad. My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as PB.
Thanks for helping with those things. I'm Ryder.
You're a mystery. I've been studying those glyphs for months, and then you arrive and poof, solved.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
Huh. Atmosphere manipulation? Maybe. Fits the model. All Remnant tech is connected. You interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
You're sure it'll help EOS? Or am I just a handy way to get those monoliths online?
I'm a little offended by that, Ryder.
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe. But we both get what we want. Just try. It's not like we can make this planet worse. Here, take my nav points. I've got to figure this interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
Ну что ж, понятно. Ну что ж, а продолжим мы уже на следующем стриме. Всем спасибо за просмотр, всем пока-пока.